Hi guys, welcome back to my podcast, The Wisdom Within Her. And today we'll be speaking about money. So I'm very excited because, who doesn't love money, right? Money, success goes hand in hand. So come tap in, right? So as a female, I always keep saying, be independent, right? But it's important to understand, carry your own finances, right? Money. Every female, glitter, the gold, we want it all, right? But everything that glitters is not good, right? So we always think money, great things, right? Good, power. With money comes power, with power comes success, right? But we don't talk about the downfalls, right? So as a female, just look at your group around you, right? Look at your friends. Do they contribute to you or do they take, right? Givers, leeches, right? So you have to understand, be selfless, right? It's good to be a giver. It's great to be a giver. But you have to understand your crowd, right? Are they taken? Or are they, again, contributing to your success, contributing to what you have going on, right? It's important to understand that because 10 times out of 10, when they are taking and they are leeching, income goes down, right? Your friend group might say, oh, yeah, because they think you have it, but you have to understand they're just taking, right? So as a female, again, you don't have to flaunt it, right? Just because we have it, we don't have to flaunt it, right? With money, we want the biggest watches. We want the most fashionable design clothes. You know what I mean? We don't have to keep up with the Joneses. That's the thing. As a female, we have to understand your limitations, right? Understand that you will have it, right? But again, it doesn't have to be on you. Let it just be in you. Let it just flow. Money flows, right? So you have to understand, where's your money going? Right. So, again, we might have all the money, but if we don't know where to invest in, if we don't know how to manage our money, our income, it's going to go back down the hill, right? Back down the drain. So you have to do money management, right? So as a female, money burns in our pockets, right? That's just what it is. Money burns in our pockets. We want it all, but we don't know how to spend it correctly. We don't, it's just what it is. So here on my podcast, I just want to explain to you, invest in yourself. Right? As a female, invest in you. Anything that contributes to you, spend your money in it. So focused on you, spend on you until the focus is you, right? So how do we invest in ourselves, right? What does that mean? So I say, for example, my life, right? Podcast. That's the thing I love. I always love podcasts. I always love talking. I love speaking the truth. That's the thing, right? So put your money where it goes, right? Again, nails. Put my money where it goes, right? I had to just invest in me, right? Again, goes down the line. So just say, what are you capable of, right? What do you want to craft in? What do you want to expand in, right? Understand that. Create your own generational wealth. As a female, it's important to understand, don't depend on anyone, right? That's the thing. Money flows. So again, just think, what can you invest in? Invest in everything. Invest in you. So, I don't know, clothes. Let's say for clothes, right? We want the best clothes. We want the best attire. What if you spend something on something else, right? Let's just say little things. Let's start small. A bank, right? Let's bank. We should all have a bank. But again, realistically, some like cash, some doesn't like bank, right? But money flows. So if you're banking, right, you have a bank account, you're saving, right? So you're investing because you're trying to save, right? So each time as a female, we just have to think, invest in yourself, right? So again, school. If you want to always go to another school, expand your education. It's important to understand that when you save, you can do that, right? But if you don't save, you can't go to the school you want. You can't do certain things that you want, right? But as a female, we have to understand, invest in yourself, right? Again, people are not going to invest in you. But when you invest in you, you always have something to fall back on. And again, I say in my life, I love investing in me because again, if I don't have me, who's going to have me? Like in reality, you know what I mean? So let's just invest in yourself. As a female, invest in you. It's also important, money management, right? Time management. It's important to understand, like I said, money flows. So when you're using your money wisely, then you'll get the money back, right? But also we have to understand, money is just a thing. We want to hold on to it so tight. We want to be greedy. That's another thing. When you be so greedy with money, then it's just going to go, right? It's not going to be something that's invested. It's not going to be something that's held on so tight, right? So we just have to understand you can't be greedy with money. You have to be selfless, right? But you have to understand when you be selfless, can't get taken advantage of either. So we have to understand the difference between givers and leeches, right? So we have to understand money and success, right? So when we think of success, what do you think of? Because it's different things of success, right? So your success can be different than my success, right? So in reality, multiple meanings of success, you know what I mean? Of course. But what I think my success, right, is happiness, stability, right? To be comfortable in my own finances, comfortable in my own skin, right? Success. Again, my success will look different than yours, right? I like to work hard. I like to study long hours. I like to, put the whole depth in. I like to do what I need to do for what I want to do. Now, again, not to say everybody is lazy, but I'm just saying if you have a different work ethic, then your success will look different than my success. But again, we don't compare, right? We just get better. As a female, stop looking at the next person's success and thinking, oh, well, they do this, they do that, why I don't have this. No, that's the issue there. You know what I mean? That's the issue. As a female, we have to understand if you're not putting in the work, there is not going to be any success. You know what I mean? So we have to understand that success looks different. Success is not always so pretty. Success is the ugly nights, the long working hard nights, the, not sleeping because you have so much ideas in your head, the being broke until you have it, right? Success means saving, stacking until, again, you're successful, your stability, right? You have stability. You're stable enough to, again, buy it 5 times if you wanted to. You know what I mean? So the saying is buy it 2 times if you really have it, or if you don't, just put it back. Yeah, no. I always say if I can't buy it at least 4 times, I don't need it. So that's the thing. As a female, you have to understand what's in your pockets. It's not a thing of, oh, your money is better than mine. No, stop the comparison, right? Again, your success is different than my success. But again, are you putting in the work? That's the thing. We always want money. We always want to be greedy. We always want, right? But in reality, are you working towards it? Know what you need to work towards, right? Know your goals, right? Know what you want to do. Because again, money flows. It'll always come to you. But are you going to be greedy enough to not invest in yourself? Or are you just going to spend? We always think, okay, let's just say, for instance, realistically, $1,000, let's just say. Again, we have to understand the value of $1. We always think, $1,000, oh, that's nothing. Okay, that's cool. But we have to understand the value. We can't just blow it in a matter of 10 minutes. That's a bit bad. And then, we're looking, okay, we don't have anything else because you didn't invest. You know what I mean? You have to invest. The thing is we always want, but again, we're not doing the work. We're, we keep asking. We're not dependent on ourselves. We're not reading into anything. We're not trying to open up different banks. You're not trying to build your credit. So as a female, it's important to understand your success lies within you, right? When you have your income, money, right? You have to understand, watch who surrounds you. Because if you have leeches, if you have people that don't invest in themselves, and you'll see who don't invest in themselves, right? As a female, I always say, look up to par. That's the first thing. Look up to par. Invest in your looks. Invest in yourself. And invest in your looks does not mean go get stuff done to you. No. Invest in your looks mean look up to par. If you don't have your hair done, get your hair done. And it could be something so simple, right? Mindset. Money management, that's a key thing. So on my podcast, I just want to encourage you, do the right thing when you have your income, because again, it matters. And again, money flows. So the fact of it is it's always going to come back to you, but you have to understand where you're going to put it, right? We always want to, oh, I want to do this. I want to go out, just invest in something, right? If you want to do, I don't know, an art class, invest in it. If you want to go back to school, invest in it. If you want to, go to college, invest in it. You want to start your own business, invest in it. And that's the thing. As a female, I feel everyone needs their own side job, business. Because again, money flows. So if you have more than one stream of income, you're successful already. But again, my success looks different than your success. So we have to understand your success is different, right? So you have a different meaning. You have a different perception. But, it's just important to understand that with success comes different things, right? It's not always the goods. We have to stop thinking success is it's so good, it's so fun. Yeah, right. It's cool, but the thing is, what happens when you get too successful, right? What happens when you get successful? Let me tell you, enemies come out left and right? People that need. Now all of a sudden your friend needs something because they know what you have. And that's the thing, as a female, you don't always have to broadcast to the world, flaunt it, right? You don't have to do that. It's in you, right? It's not on you. So the thing is you have to know your power, right? Money is power. The thing is, money is an asset, right? So you have to understand you are the asset. So again, I say invest in you, focus on you until the focus is you. Because again, if you're just flaunting all this money, they're just going to take it, right? Take advantage, right? But again, you have to know where to put your money. You have to know where to put what. You have to know what to put what with. Right? So income is a powerful thing. Money versus success. We get so comfortable with watching everybody else stability, right? Oh, well, they have that. I don't have that. It's okay. But maybe they're working harder than you. Maybe they're working 16 hours and you're only working 4. So we get so comfortable being lazy. We get so comfortable being stagnant. We can't do. So as a female, I just want to encourage you, keep pushing, right? Keep your foot on the pedal. Right? Just because you have one income doesn't mean anything. Keep going for more incomes. Keep doing more streams of income because that's how you're going to build your success, right? And again, your success doesn't always have to be fame, right? Fame, fortune. That's when we think of success, that's the one thing, right? But realistically, you can be successful with a 9-to-5 plus your business. You know what I mean? You can be successful with 9-to-5, not depending on, hourly, whatever, salary, whatever. But it's all up to you what you think that stability is for you. Again, I always convert back to my life, me being successful. I think, okay, I'm happy. 1, 2, I can pay all my bills. 2, again, by myself, right? As a female, I'm not old, you know what I mean? So again, I only tell you guys what I know. So again, be happy in your own skin, right? Have stability for yourself, right? Again, I might not be where I want to be, but again, I'm comfortable, but I always need more, right? So again, always know that. Never give up because you think that, okay, my income is good. I'm complacent with where I'm at. No, keep going for more. And again, everybody's success looks different. So don't compare your success from, your friend's success or my success or someone else's success. It's all different. And we have to understand you can't be greedy when you have your income. You can't be greedy when you have your money, right? Because you have to understand, be selfless and invest in you. So again, we always think money. We always think good things, positive things. But again, you're going to be at a standstill sometime. You know what I mean? So personally, I wasn't always successful. I wasn't always having the income that I have now. So again, before, I used to work at fast foods, college student, always needing something. So again, budget was always a little off. The money was never where it needed to be. Now, again, can't be greedy. That's the thing. Got to be grateful. Can't be greedy. But I wasn't investing the way I needed to invest now. And again, that was just teenage years. But if I knew what I knew now, I would have invested totally different. My money was at a standstill. It was times where I couldn't even go out. And if I went out, I still would have to say, okay, I still got to do this. I still got to do that on the side. Business wise, because when I was in school, I always wanted my own businesses, always, never was satisfied. So in school, I did make drinks, right? Like smoothies, but also alcohol beverages, right? Party life, not cool. So, always needed a little extra. Still, again, wasn't satisfied with the money. Right now I'm really stable, but before, again, you're not always going to be stable. You're not always going to have the money. And again, that's understandable because, again, you have to crawl to walk, right? You have to do something to know that, okay, this is not where I want to be, right? I have to evaluate myself. I have to change what I need to do, right? And again, you have to invest in yourself because if you don't invest in yourself, who's going to want to invest in you? If you don't see the potential within you, nobody's going to see it. You know what I mean? So again, it's important to understand money management. And again, I was partying. I was using my money on partying, literally partying. That's it. School, again, financial aid, that's a thing, but you still have to pay out your pocket. I went to a university. I went to a private school. So it was all expensive. So I still had to buy books. I still had to, again, I was partying. So money just kept leaving my hands, you know? So again, honestly, money does flow, but you have to invest in yourself in order to get it back to you. You know what I mean? You have to put your money where you need to go for generational wealth. So again, if I knew what I knew today, I would have done things so much differently. And today on my podcast, again, I wanted you to invest in yourself and to understand that money comes and go, but you have to invest, right? You have to manage your money wisely. You have to put your money to where you know that, okay, 5 months later, we're not even going to do the 5 years. Okay, 5 months later, I know, okay, this is adding up, right? You have your bank now, open another one, right? Build your credit, right? As a female, it's important to understand, do things that you want to do with your money, but use it wisely, right? Don't be like me partying all the time and like all that money that I was partying with, if I could just think now, like, wow. So, you know, it's just important to understand that money and success, it goes hand in hand. But again, my success, different than your success. Your success is different than mine. Are you working hard to where you need to be? Or again, are you partying the old me, or you're partying and not investing? So it's important today, you know, just for me to encourage you to do these things and understand that build and invest. So, you know, graduating college, for me, that was like, okay, I got to stop this. I'm about to be an adult. I'm about to be on my own. And honestly, still then, it didn't really stop. I was still kind of doing it. I was still partying. So I'll say, honestly, a couple years back, I'll say about a year ago, 2 years ago, you know, I just started doing what I needed to do, being comfortable, being stable. And my finances are great. But again, I always need more. As a female, always want more, never get stagnant, because again, it matters. And I had to cut out what I was doing. I had to cut out partying. I don't remember the last time I got out with partying, but now it's not like a partying. It's a go to things that invest in yourself, day parties, you know, things that can educate you. That's stuff that I love. So book clubs, right? Anything that can really just trigger the mind in a positive way. I had to know, you know, surround myself with better friends. All my friends knew I loved to party, so they knew the pockets was coming from me. So, you know, I just had to really select my friends better. I had to, you know, write things down and get very serious and just day by day, write things down. And, you know, every time you get the check, understand, check it off. Did you buy this that you needed to? Check. Make sure your priorities are straight. Check. Because if not, you know, it's just not going to be the right way that you need to. And honestly, as a female, it's important to be dependent on yourself. So I had to stop doing what I was doing, you know, leave the bad habits alone. You know, I had to be surrounded by better people that would, again, encourage me. And also they're investing in themselves. So, you know, I'm viewing the eye like, okay, I'm around these adults, you know, I'm an adult, you know, but I wasn't thinking of it as that. So the fact that, you know, they're showing me these things, you know, I'm taking notes, I'm going to, you know, the things that they're doing. And what I mean by that is sometimes with work, okay, you get invited to certain things. They talk about certain things. Sometimes you're the new one out the group, so you don't really know. But, you know, I'm just so grateful for how it happened because, again, it's still fresh to me, you know, but I'm more stable than I've ever would have thought. You know, I saved tremendously than I ever would have thought. You know, I'm reading books, intellect. You know, you have to feed your mind. We can't just think, okay, money is success. We know it already. We know how to invest in ourselves. Reality, you might not, you know, and the thing is that anytime you want to spend money, you have to have money. If you want to have money, you have to spend money. That's just what it is, you know, and you have to know how to invest in that because if you want the money, we can't be so greedy, right? We have to get the money out of your pocket and invest in something that you need. So, you know, I just want to encourage you to understand that it's not done overnight. You know, it took me years, you know, graduating college. I still wasn't successful. I'm thinking once I get out of college, boom, I'm good. I get a check. I'm successful. It was not like that. Only got the diploma. That's it. Diploma in the brains, you know? So, I'm just thankful, you know, and I just want to, again, encourage you to know that it doesn't stop, right? Keep going, right? Keep being you, but also invest in you until the focus is on you, right? Because, We get so caught up, greedy, money, success. It goes hand in hand. Everybody's success does not look like each other. Stop the comparison. That too, So just understand, invest in you, and understand that it's not the end of the world, even if you don't have it. What I always say, when you have money, play broke and see who's your friend. Play broke and see who you really have around you, Act like you don't have it. So, if you wanted to start out, let's just say simple, you know what I mean? You want to start out somewhere tomorrow, today, next week. However, what I would suggest is do what I did. Stop eating out. That's number one. Food is so expensive. We don't realize how much we're really spending on food. But yet we always want the closest Starbucks. We always want the closest Burger King. That's not good. Cook, right? Write lists down, right? A list of what you want, what you don't need, right? What you need, what you don't want, right? Budget, right? Stick to that budget. Don't say, okay, oh my gosh, they have iced coffees now. I want to try it. That's off the budget. I don't care if it's $1. That's not on your budget, right? We have to get very strict, right? You have to understand, stop your old habits. Anything that's not contributing to your money positively, cut it out. I don't care if, I don't know, we like to, drink here and there, but stop that. You know what I mean? You don't need to do it. The drinking habits, you don't need to do it. Any other habits, smoking, I don't know, partying, don't do it. Wasting money on, let's go shopping every day. Don't do it. Be strict, be concrete with yourself, and just know that you have a priority, right? And it's to save, right? Invest in yourself, right? Again, write everything down. Get a little checklist, get a little checkbook. I always have it. It's important to, the envelope challenge. That's a good one. Envelope challenge helped me a long way. You just get an envelope. It can be from the dollar store. I don't care what envelope. You know what I mean? Put numbers 2 to 100, 2 through 1,000. However, every number that you put your cash in it. Put it in a bottle. Put it wherever. Don't touch it, right? And watch what you do. Just watch. And again, cut all the fast foods out. Cook. I don't care if it's a salad. You spent on it, right? But again, you're not going to spend every day on fast food, every day on something to eat, every day at another company store because they have the best drink. No, that's how we waste money. So, just think like me, I'm a Big Mac person. I love Big Macs, right? I love McDonald's, right? Medium meal, strawberry shake. That's just what it is. Extra mac sauce, no pickle. So, I was spending... It's not even funny, but I'm serious. McDonald's cost me $15, $20 a day. A day. And just think, I like to eat 3 times a day. So, breakfast don't count, but still, that adds up. Just think, weekly, I'm talking. Weekly. You're spending money that you could have made a sandwich at home. You're going to save hundreds and thousands of dollars. Just think, you cut that out, right? I love fast food. I'm a fast fooder. I love going out to eat, splurging. But what I had to do was cut it. You know what I mean? Do it once every end of the month. Treat yourself, right? When you get to that goal. But you cannot treat yourself if you don't have that goal, right? We have to stop living beyond our means, right? That's the thing. Don't keep up with the Joneses. Understand? Cut that fast food out. Cut them Starbucks out because you don't need the Big Macs. Go get a bagel, right? Go to ShopRite. Go get groceries. Again, groceries, write your list down. Know your budget because you're saving. McDonald's is expensive. The bundle deal is not even a bundle deal anymore. It's a whole meal. It's not even $3 anymore. It's about $5, $6. So just imagine every day. And they charge you for sweet and sour sauce. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, really. So just think, you need more than one. I mean, let's be realistic here. So just think, cut all that out. Go cook, buy your groceries daily, pack your lunch for work. Don't go out. Oh, hey, you want lunch? It's okay. I got to sit this one out. That's what I had to do. I have to sit it out. And it's good because my bank account is smiling. So sit it out. And again, be very strict with yourself. Don't let up. Oh, it's a cheat day every Friday. That every Friday adds up. It can be a cheat day at the last Friday of the month. Okay, that's okay. But not at least $30 on food. That's crazy because I know me, I was spending. So again, don't get too crazy, but have a budget, have a strict plan, know your plan, Don't go to the menu and ask them, I don't know what I want. I want a large. Don't do it. Don't do it. Know your plan. Invest in you, make a budget, and be concrete and be very strict with yourself. So, to end this episode, I just want to, again, encourage females, invest in yourself, have a strict budget, no cheating days, right? Get your bank, save, money manage, right? Because it's important to understand, build your generational wealth, right? So I encourage you to just be very strict with yourself, right? Make sacrifices for you. It's money versus success, but everybody's success is different. So just continue coming on this journey with me of the Wisdom Within Her podcast. Continue following, adding all my socials. If you have my Instagram, Dior X, 4 R's, and Facebook, Danielle Garner. So yes, just continue following me on this journey, the Wisdom Within Her podcast. Bye, guys.